If the ticking of the clock feels louder than the rhythm of your own breath, maybe it's time to find a different way to sleep. Not another pill, not another playlist, but something smaller, quieter, that reaches somewhere deep inside your body. Have you ever wondered if simply pressing one tiny spot on your wrist could guide you into sleep as effortlessly as when you were 30? It might sound simple, and it truly is. In this video, I'll show you exactly where that spot is. No products to buy, no complicated steps. Just 2 minutes each evening and a little patience with your body. Sleep isn't a privilege of the young. It's a right we all deserve, even at 60, 70, or beyond. And sometimes, the secret to better sleep isn't trying harder, but gently finding the place where your tired body has been quietly waiting to rest. Section 1. Why sleep gets harder as we age. As we get older, sleep changes quietly, like a friend who stops showing up on time. You go to bed feeling exhausted, yet your body refuses to settle. Or worse, you fall asleep quickly but wake up at 2 or 3 a.m., wide awake, staring into the dark. It's not just in your head. Aging affects the very systems that used to gently pull you into deep sleep. The hormones that once made your eyelids heavy, like melatonin, are now produced in smaller amounts. The brain becomes less sensitive to light and dark, confusing the internal clock. And then there's the quiet weight of things we rarely talk about. The loneliness, the long list of medications, the pain in your joints that flares up just as the world goes silent. These things don't just live in your body, they live in your nights. But here's the truth. It's not that your body forgot how to sleep. It just needs a softer reminder. And that reminder might begin with a single, gentle touch. Section 2, the tiny spot that opens the door to sleep. There's a small hollow on your wrist, just beneath your pinky finger, where your skin dips gently near the crease. It's quiet there, almost like a forgotten corner of the body. But in traditional healing, this spot is known as a gateway. Not a gateway to something mystical, but to something deeply human: rest. This point, when pressed gently for just 2 to 3 minutes each night, can signal your nervous system to soften. Not to shut down, but to let go. To find it, turn your palm upward. Trace your finger to the inside of your wrist, just where your hand meets your arm. Right beneath the pinky, there's a tiny dip. That's where you begin. Place the thumb of your other hand there. Don't push hard. Just press with the kind of weight you use to calm a crying child, enough to be felt, never enough to cause pain. As you hold that spot, breathe slowly. Not to force sleep, but to create space for it to come back to you. This isn't a trick. It's not magic. It's your body remembering what it already knows: how to rest. Section 3. Other gentle points that support deep sleep. Sometimes just one point is not enough. Not because it doesn't work, but because sleep is a fragile thing, easily disturbed by pain, worry, or simply too many thoughts. That's why your body holds more than one doorway to rest. And once you know where they are, you can gently knock on them and let sleep return step by step. Round pushpin 1. Behind the ear, where worry hides quietly. Just behind your earlobe, there's a soft hollow near the bone. It's not somewhere we usually touch, but that's what makes it so powerful. This spot holds tension you didn't even know you were carrying. When you gently press it in small circles, just 1 or 2 minutes on each side, it's like untying an invisible knot inside your head. Many older adults find that massaging this area helps quiet the racing thoughts that come out only at night. The ones that don't shout, but whisper just loud enough to keep you awake. Round pushpin 2. Between the eyebrows, to pause the storm of thinking. Place your finger gently between your eyebrows. There's a smooth dip just above the bridge of your nose. This is a point long associated with clarity, calm, and emotional balance. But for you right now, it's simply a switch to help your mind stop trying so hard. Don't press. Just rest your finger there lightly, close your eyes, breathe. Imagine each breath brushing away a thought. You don't need to fix anything. Just stop the spinning, if only for a few minutes. That's where sleep begins. Round pushpin 3, sole of the foot, where the day leaves the body. At the center of your foot, just behind the base of your second and third toes, there's a tender dip. This spot is often the first part of the body that touches the ground when we walk barefoot. And now, in the quiet of night, it becomes the place where the weight of the day can leave. Gently massage it with your thumb, small circles, steady pressure. If you soak your feet in warm water first, the effect deepens. As you press, you may feel a warmth rising, not just in your feet, but through your legs, into your back, and all the way up to your mind. It's like the body remembering how to exhale fully, after holding its breath all day. These 3 points, behind the ear, between the eyebrows, and beneath the foot, are not about perfection. You don't need to get the exact spot every time. What matters is the intention, to meet your body with kindness, to give your nervous system a chance to soften, and to offer yourself the kind of care you've given others your whole life. Sleep isn't forced, it's allowed. And these points, they're quiet invitations. Section 4, how to practice safely and effectively before bed. When it comes to sleep, timing matters, but not just the time you go to bed, it's the way you arrive there. Too many nights are spent rushing into sleep, expecting it to obey like a switch. But sleep is not a command. It's an invitation, one your body accepts more willingly when it feels safe, unhurried, and seen. So before you begin, find a quiet space. You don't need perfect silence, just enough calm to hear your own breath. Dim the lights. Sit somewhere comfortable, with your back supported, feet touching the ground, and shoulders free to drop. Choose 1 or 2 points, no more. It's better to go deep with a few than to scatter your energy across many. Press gently with the softness of intention, not pushing, not fixing, just being present. Breathe in slowly through your nose, hold for a moment, then breathe out through your mouth. Let the exhale feel like setting something down. If you've just eaten, wait a bit. If you feel dizzy, overly tired, or your blood pressure tends to drop suddenly, sit instead of lying down. Always listen to your body. It's wiser than we give it credit for. And if you live with conditions like diabetes, heart issues, or take medications that affect circulation or sensitivity, it's okay to ask your doctor. Safety is not fear, it's care. Don't worry about being perfect. If one night you forget, nothing is lost. This is not a prescription, it's a ritual. One that works best when done gently, regularly, and with compassion for where you are. Remember, the goal isn't to make sleep happen. It's to create a space where sleep feels welcome again. Final, the body doesn't forget. No matter how many sleepless nights you've endured, how many mornings you've woken up already tired, somewhere inside you, rest still lives. You've spent a lifetime caring for others. Nights awake with children or worries or pain you never spoke out loud. But this part of your life, these quiet, golden years, are not meant to be lived in exhaustion. They're meant to be lived in peace. And sometimes peace begins with a touch. A fingertip on a point you've never noticed. A moment to remind your body, you're safe now, you can let go. If this video brought you even a little comfort, I invite you to leave a comment below. Not for me, but for yourself. A simple promise like, tonight I choose rest, or I let go and I welcome sleep. Your words matter, they carry intention, and intention is the softest kind of power.